Do you know the difference between a good paint job and a not so good paint job? I'm going to show you today in a video a bathroom that I hired somebody to paint, and they told me it took 3 coats of paint. And after 3 coats of paint, let me show you what I found, what I had to fix, and you'll see what you should look for in your paint jobs. Are you getting a quality job? Join me. I hope you like the videos. If you do, turn the notifications, subscribe to the channel. This is one of Bubba's home fix-it tips, but we also have the Grin Reaper with giant pumpkin videos, giant watermelons, Jack's fish clips, and more. Join us today. So why do we paint all 6 sides of a door? You may not know it, but doors have 6 sides. All right, and the manufacturers recommend painting all 6 sides of the door. Here's a door that I paid a professional painter to do. And not only is there a miss on the side here, the top's not painted. And the reason we do that is, well, humidity. There's lots of humidities in a home. And even the bottom should be pulled off, done properly, and paint the bottom of the door. So the humidity, doors swell and expand, take in moisture, and the manufacturers recommend you paint all 6 sides of the door. Just broke out my little touch-up brush, and sometimes though I like to break out my little weenie roller and roll these. A lot of guys like to roll these doors with their little weenie, so I prefer the big weenie myself. But hey, your choice, but your top and bottom of your doors should be 3 coats. This is a 3-coat job. How do you put on 3 coats of paint? It looks like that. Am I missing something? Bubba Painting 101. We get the paint at all locations. Call me a dinosaur. Most people do. How thin do you put your paint on? Does it matter? This is actually right next to the toilet. So anybody sitting on a commode is gonna have a bird's eye view. So I always like to make sure everything is coated. Yeah, not just what you see from standing on your shoes at 5 to 6 feet tall. Over here, 3 coats. It's in a shadow, but the shadow knows that's not 3 coats. There's more. Do you paint the top of your trim? Does it matter? I think it does. So we are going to paint it, baby. We're going to paint it. Rock and roll. Dinosaurs rock steady, baby. You paint the bottoms of your trim. Do they get painted? Please leave a comment. Was the top of this door painted? No, it was not. See, it even gets to the point where it's actually thin. It's thin on this part that is visible. You have thin stuff. That's why it's best just to paint the tops. Paint the tops of your doors, folks. If you're gonna do it, let's do it right. What about these areas? Do you get paint? You can see along here. Did you get paint? It's just a quick flip of the brush. There you go. There you have it. We'll get her in the cracks and grooves, get her behind the scenes, so to speak. Nice. Nice. And asking all painters out there, whether you're professional, semi-professional, if you 2-coated a door, would you still have a spot like that? Please leave a comment. Solution to the problem. Just advice from a dinosaur. Slow the brush down. We have to stop and actually look at your work. There you go. There you go. One of your problems is your brush is too thin. You brush way too thin. I'm finding that all over the place. Painted all of this. The crack is gone. But you need to put your paint on heavier. You're going way too thin with your coats. I can see through it above this medicine cabinet that it's thinner. And there's even places like that where there's no paint in the pores. If you 3-coated that, then pores should be filled with paint. This windowsill, I had to put on another coat. Now, you tell me 3 coats of paint, even 2 coats wouldn't cover white on white. I put on another coat and now it looks great. Too thin, too thin. Should name the name of my business, Night and Day Construction. Night and day with construction, baby. Look at the straight caulk lines. The only thing that will be bigger than my pumpkin is my ego. Finding more. Look at the bottom of these doors. You didn't paint the bottom edge of the door, man. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Look at that. Wow. I'm very disappointed. There ain't 3 coats between these 2 switches. I can see just barely 3 coats in that baby. You wouldn't see through it. That ain't 3 coats. This room is done. Grab bars, shower, another grab bar, towel bar, racks, new medicine cabinets, lights. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hey, leave a comment. Let us know. Hey, what can you teach us? What do you know about painting? And please share. We'd like to hear from you. All right, remember, keep it a secret, but go tell a friend. Bubba's sharing videos around the world.